Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here, we're back. Cyberpunk 2077 has got a new update. 2.2, we're back on the block. Yeah, so the red stream went live today, and the update is actually live today as well. So if you've got mods, unfortunately your mods are going to be broken. If you've got the VR Loot Cross mod, don't update your game or make a backup copy of the game and disable automatic updates, and you will be able to revert back to that. It's going to take modders probably a week or two to get all their mods working again. So quite a few stuff added that they didn't talk about during the show. But let's just give a bit basic overview of what they've added. So firstly, they've spent a lot of time talking about this customization. You can now make your cars your own. You can now color your cars, and they're the ones that you've got in your collection that you keep, that you can call on your phone, and they'll come, and you can add the nice coating. So you've got Rayfield's CrystalCoat technology, paint jobs on those cars. Got TWINTONE, which gives you so you can scan other cars' colours as well, or tone paint jobs, which is kind of a good kind of thing. Yeah, nice. They've also added more vehicle on the streets. The 10 different cars. I'm not going to go through all the names of them. Mizutani Shion. I am going to go through the name. Mizutani Shion Targa, the Galena, the Colby, the Quartz, Quadra Type-66, Quadra Type-66, 680 TS, Mizutani Hazuki, the Villefort Deleon, which is only Phantom Liberty, by the way, and the Mahir Supron Phantom Liberty only as well. And as well, after Act 1, you'll now see Johnny in the driver's seat or passenger seat. Let's go here for now. So more cars to purchase. Yeah, here's some of these new cars that you'll be able to purchase, which is cool. They should be available in the game. The update is live now, which is cool. Lovely stuff. Look, these are the Type-66 680 TS. So really nice new cars to be able to buy and take them on the road. And obviously you can do the paint job. Now you know that they balked the currency in the game, but they made it a lot easier to earn money than before. Selling weapons is way too profitable. They haven't tweaked that, I don't think. Just kind of cool, because there's a lot more stuff to buy, to spend that money on. So at least now in Night City, you know, you got a bit more purpose to selling and collecting weapons and sort of doing all those side missions that you'll miss if you just complete the story stuff, which is really cool. This is great. And obviously you can go in those terminals to purchase your vehicles. Good stuff. So moving on. So convertible vehicles, and of course you can now have the delectable, the charismatic, the annoying, the long-haired or short-haired, emo looking or punk looking. In your head, Johnny Silverhand, Keanu Reeves. In the passenger seat, obviously I'm not going to spoil the story for those who haven't yet played the game, even though 30 million of us have done so far. But Johnny Silverhand, yeah, can sit there as your date in the car. Oh, lovely, a date with Johnny. I'm surprised they didn't actually add a female version of Jane Silverhand for those that would prefer a female sidekick. Or have a Panam Silverhand or a Judy Silverhand, so she can sit in the car with you as an update on those dating themes that they included in the update 2.0. With more dating options. To talk about the added feature of the camera mode, and the one that I'm most excited for is the added of camera, actual camera, rather than this sort of floating dolly type camera thing. You might think, oh, there's already a camera. No, this is an actual proper camera in the camera mode to do some really cool shots. The biggest news with this camera is the fact that you can now go a lot further. You can move away from your sort of target area a lot further. That's increased in range for some really nice long range shots. But also, you can now have collision off, so you can sort of collide through things, giving you some much better, just a more professional make with your camera, professional, kind of like a studio-like situation, as you can see here with the actual placement of lighting to give you a better atmosphere for your photo. So they really sort of brought the photography into a different age. Wonderful. Right, now this is impressive. Now you can upload your photos directly from the game to Twitter and places like that, which is great for you budding photographers. I mean, there's a lot of people that enjoy making these shots. Night City is one of the most beautiful open world games to date, and I think even the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 will be hard pushed to beat this in terms of its ray tracing and its overall aesthetic. Who am I kidding? Yeah. I mean, obviously they are using their own red engine for this, but obviously next game, Cyberpunk 2077-2 or whatever they're going to call it, 2088 or whatever, they're switching over to Unreal Engine 5. The Unreal Engine 5 can do some really serious photorealism. How that transcends with the Cyberpunk aesthetic, which is very bold and neon, colourful, in an unrealistic way, is yet to be seen. But I'm pretty confident that CD Projekt Red will be able to accomplish this quite amazingly now. Smart frames. They said there's big updates on the apartments. A bit more personalisation. You can add your photos to your apartment, which is pretty good. It's quite a big upgrade. It really does personalise the apartment because, as they said in the stream, you can now start taking pervy pictures of the characters, including Panam, Judy. You can even start taking pictures of your favourite billboards and then sticking through your entire apartment with Panam pictures. Oh my. Or with Judy pictures, or river pictures of your favourite character. You can just have pictures of you and them just all over your apartment like a complete obsessed pervert fan. Wonderful, amazing. But yeah, apartments have been upgraded, and this is really cool. It really will make it feel a lot more like your apartment, and in VR it will be especially fantastic. But also for those that are using mods of a bit of an adult nature, yeah, they will be able to take close-ups of those billboards and then stick them in the apartments for a bit of personalisation beyond CD Projekt Red's vision, which is kind of cool, is it not? For those that want that, obviously. So you can really personalise. But let me give you another example. Let's get off that pervy theme. Let's say you're a football fan of a particular team. You can then just put all football pictures of your favourite team, Manchester City or Liverpool or Manchester United, all over your bloody walls in your apartment in Cyberpunk 2077. Wow. But I'm sticking with the Pan Am thing. Right, moving on. So they have added lots of stuff to the customization. Now this is a bit of a oxymoron type situation. Yeah, you've added loads of extra stuff. It's all sort of related to the photo mode, I assume. And frankly, not everyone's going to be deep into the photo mode. Yeah, customization is great. I love creating characters. That's one of my favourite things to do. And I spent hours and hours creating about 50 million Cyberpunk characters. But the problem is, the game's first person. So without a third person option, it seems a bit pointless having all this crazy customization, crazy amounts of outfits and stuff. And you can't even see it unless you're riding a bike. You know, or climbing. No, you can't even see any of it if you're climbing a ladder. It's only when you're riding a bike or taking a photograph. But there's lots of face plates now they've added. Some really cool stuff. They've added 32 eye colours, 18 lip makeup types, 17 nail colours, 10 cheek makeup types, 16 makeup types, eye makeup, 4 face scars, 5 eyebrow shapes, 4 face toes, 2 body toes, 8 cosmetic face cyberwear options. Oh, gosh. Punk slider. You know, to just do it where you can just do it and do a quick randomize. Wow, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you're not actually going to see when you're playing. A lot of stuff they spent a lot of time on that really, excuse me, sorry, really, oh, where's my voice gone? Really is just really for the people that are taking the photos. They've really sort of gone to town with this update that's for people that like to change the cars, people that like to take photos, but they don't want to give us a third person mode, because that's a lot of work. I mean, the biggest update that they could have done with this game, third person mode, so you can see all this properly. You know, so you can look at your character whilst he's walking down the street. You know, but I suppose the thing is really, and this is quite important, how often are you actually going to look at the character? Think about it. Think about it. How often are you actually going to spin the camera around whilst you're playing? So, oh, look at what my face looks like after the 100th millionth time. You're not really, are you? You're not. You're going to see the back of the character. And what would have been more important for a third person mode would be just to see the outfits and how you look with the outfits whilst you're swinging that katana and the rest of it. So I don't think that's going to happen. But if you're into photography, then this is a really cool thing. And if you obviously spend the time in the camera mode, then that's great. That's great. But for anyone else, well, it's just nice to be able to customize your face and your look without you being able to see it. So there's some new missions as well, new quests, Cyber Soko sightings, some actual fixes, some gameplay adjustments, added performance for Intel Arrow Lake based CPUs up to 33%. So the update's available now, so I think you can go and try it. But yeah, can't complain, apart from all the people that got mods, and obviously the Luke Ross VR mod. Luke Ross is rubbing his hands with glee.